So here we have two silicone face brushes. Now these are really handy if you're washing your face. So you could still use a rag or a washcloth, like whatever y'all call it. But these come in handy because you could put the face wash on your face, and then you could either take this big sponge or you could take these silicone one, whichever one you prefer. I usually use both depending on how I feel. But you basically take it and you just rub it in on your face like that, like if you had face wash on your face, depending on how you want it, because this one is a little rough. So if you want something that's a little rough, then you could use this one. It kind of tears easily because once you rub it on your face, you have to put it under the water to wring out the face wash. So that's why this one is looking a little rough and a little torn. But depending on how you want to use it, if you want something a little rough on your face, you can use this one, and you can just rub it, rub the face wash in good on your face after you put it on your face, and then rinse it off like normal. Or if you want something that's a little more soft, a little more relaxing, you could use this one. And it has the little sticky thing on the back, so it could stick on the wall or the counter or the cabinet. But I normally don't stick it on anything because it's hard to pull off. Like after it does stick, it's hard to pull off, so I don't stick it on anything. I just put it right back in the box to dry. That's why I saved the box. But this one is a little more softer because it's silicone. Yeah. So you just do the same thing with this one. I normally put my finger in here to help support hold it, or you can hold it like this, however you want to do it. But I normally put my finger in the hole to help support it. But you basically just rub it in like the other one. Now this one is softer than this one, so depending on your mood, depending on which one you want to use to help rub in your face wash, if you want a softer touch to help rub it in, you could use this silicone one and just rub it in like this, or like this, or like that, or like that. Or if you want a more rougher texture, a more rough texture as you're rubbing in your face wash, you could use this one. Now, because this one is the same thing, so I usually just put my finger in here and I just rub it on. Now this one is the same thing. It just feels a little bit rough on your face and your skin, just whichever one you prefer to use. And then when you get done, depending on which one you use, take it and rinse it under the water real good and just kind of wring it out like this. So put it like, if I'm putting it underwater, and just squeeze it to get as much of that water and that excess dirt and face wash that's on your face. And then once you wring it out really good, for both of them, and just squeeze it, nice and tight. And then once you rinse it out good for both of them, just put them back in the box if you would like, or just put them on a paper towel or a napkin or a rag to dry. But I usually prefer to put mine back in the box to dry, and then I store it under my sink. I store it in the cabinet under my sink to dry. And but yeah, I don't really like this one as well. I mean, it still does the job, but I feel like it tears easier than the other one, because once it absorbs so much water, you can rinse it out. But you see how it's like ripping right here? That's why I was like, I need to get some more, because you can see how it's ripping right there from me using it so much, because it's just thicker than the other one. But I still use it until it completely tears. That's why I put my fingers in it like that to support it, because it's already kind of torn on the sides. Or I could still hold it like this and rub it, but I prefer to put my fingers in here and do it like that. But I'm gonna still use this one until it tears completely. When it tears completely, then I might throw it away. I was thinking of getting some more because I have seen these everywhere, like at Walmart, TJ Maxx. I was thinking of getting some more, but I haven't really. Every time I see them, I forget, and you know, I don't think about it until I get back home and I use these. So, but yeah, so these are called silicone facial pads or scrubbers. But these are really helpful when you're washing your face. If you're trying to just use these, like if you put the face wash on your face and you need something to help rub in your face wash, this is what these are for. And then you can just use your rag or your washcloth to just rinse off your face like you normally do. These are just to help rub in your face wash, you know, to get into them deeper pores and skin. But I do really recommend you using these silicone facial scrubbers. Now, sometimes I don't even use these every day. Like, I store them in my bathroom under the sink, but sometimes I forget and I don't even use them every day because I try to give them time to dry depending on how many times I use them. Because I might wash my face in the morning and use it, and then I might wash my face at night again and use it. So depending on how much I use it, I just put them back in here to air dry. Now, you don't have to save the package. You could put them like on a towel or a little washcloth or paper towel to dry, however you want to do it. But I personally prefer putting it back in the box so it could fully dry, and I just store it under the sink. But these are and it comes with 2 silicone facial pads. You got one that's rough, one that's soft. You got one that comes with a sticky part and like a kind of like a little ring to, you know, to support the, you know, kind of like a little place to put your finger to kind of support it, to help rub it in. And then you just got the other one, you know, just you know, just, it's kind of the same thing but different. But you can also put your fingers in here and hold it like this to help support it. But these are 2 really great silicone pads, facial pads. I do recommend you getting these. They do, like I said, they do come in different colors. So make sure you leave your comments down below letting me know what you think about these silicone facial pads. Would you want to try these? Do you have these? Have you seen these? Just let me know down in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and leave your comments down below.